Hi everyone, let's talk about Nusfjord and its solo mode mainly, and kind of the Plaice deck a little bit. I've already done a playthrough video for Nusfjord and a first impression just for the general game. How much I've got to say about this? Yeah, solo mode. I don't think I really played very much of it when the game first came out, so because of its, I think it came second in the votes. Because it getting voted for by patrons, I went back and filmed another one and played it a few more times solo. And really, for all of the good things that I say about Feast for Odin, and for the system of the solo mode there, and the community on Board Game Geek of people providing challenges week by week for the solo mode, you can say the exact same for Nusfjord. It's a different game, but the hook of the solo mode is the same as it is in Feast for Odin. That's take the workers of a different color as well, and alternate between those colours round by round. So you'll use red in the first round, and then you'll use yellow in the second round, but all of the spaces that you took in the first round are still blocked off. So you are not exactly simulating another player, but the choices that you made are blocking you for future rounds. And that's, when I've said in the past, I like something to be going on more than beat your own score. Well, really, that I only mean kind of, in Agricola, for example, where you are playing, the exact same game. It's still nice sometimes, but really every action selection space is open. There's still the puzzle of working out all of the cards and stuff, but for a worker placement game to just have everything completely wide open for you with no restrictions, I'd like a little bit more than that. But the Nusfjord and A Feast for Odin, you are still just beating your own score, but the puzzle between how to most effectively use your own workers and not block yourself off when you desperately, at a time when you are desperately going to need something in a future turn. I would say that I don't remember everything I said there about Nusfjord at the time, but I remember being bothered about the C cards. About originally you don't get to see all of your C cards until halfway through the game, and in a competitive game, someone might get cards that really work for them, and you get a load that don't do you any good, and so it doesn't give you as much direction. Well, certainly, but I'm not really as bothered about that now at all. And for solo in particular, who cares about that in solo? It's only you, so no one's getting an advantage over everything else. It's more of a nice kind of, as it is in a multiplayer as well. Halfway through the game, now you're getting your end game conditions and starting to kind of hone it down there. And so, maybe that was not as big of a deal as I thought it was back then. Not that I would be kind of denouncing the game and stuff for it. It's just kind of things that had occurred to me at the time, but I'm certainly not bothered about that now. And I believe I was very effusive about how much I liked Nusfjord, and I like it even more now. Going back to it, the simplicity and the it's kind of the bare essentials, not in a bad way. There's not a lot of meat on the bones, but in that it's Uwe Rosenberg's kind of worker placement stuff pared right down to this tiny board, to this little selection of buildings that is going to be vastly different from game to game, not just from the ones that you shuffled out, but the game comes with 3 whole decks of different building cards, and you can have another deck if you buy the Plaice deck. Really, I think it would take a ton more plays of all of these decks for me to be able to talk about the nuances of this. To me, it's just more cards, and that's nice to just be able to open up a new deck and you haven't seen any of the cards out of it. I doubt that I would remember all of the cards that I have seen, and it comes with a load of metal coins. That is a nice point as well. That metal coins are always a nice but not essential thing. But I did think a little criticism of Nusfjord that the original token money, the cardboard money, is a bit tiny. The ones were, and now you've got. I think the biggest downside of the metal coins is that they might blind you if you've got these great big lights bearing down on them. But a lovely little upgrade to go with the deck as well. So that's kind of if you really into Nusfjord, great. Same as like Agricola, that they're bringing out these little deck packs. Hopefully they continue to do that for Nusfjord. I haven't got anything bad to say about the solo version or the new Plaice deck. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and it's kind of reignited my want to play Nusfjord. Maybe I should get on Board Game Geek, and if you haven't seen them in the forums, they're doing week by week challenges of certain setups, certain restrictions, and see who can get the best score and post how you did it. and it was great. I was doing that when Feast for Odin came out. I was doing that for several months, playing along with those challenges, and it's really nice to keep the game going, and it's got plenty to keep it fresh as it is, but it's nice to be kind of playing along with people at the same time and seeing how they went about doing it. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about Nusfjord. Join me for another one of these games. There's like 350. We must be coming to 400 of the playthrough videos at this point. Join me for one of them, won't you? Thanks for watching this one there, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye.